What's up, guys? We are officially back from vacation. As you saw, we went to New Orleans and Mississippi. In the meantime, we don't have any trips planned for a while, but we're still going to attempt to have content coming. So we're going to be doing some more book-related content because I've been reading a lot more. Max has started reading, so we're going to try to have some more book stuff just to keep the channel going. Maybe a little bit of some travel stuff, too. In the meantime, hi, Russet. In the meantime, I'm going to be doing a video on essentially us just kind of unpacking, doing like an overhaul, kind of going through, seeing, like, checking all my inventory, making sure all my suitcases are empty, and putting them away, and kind of showing that process. So we'll get to
just done.
But look at Russet over there, being all cute. I miss Rosie. I know, they're not in the videos as much anymore. Anywho, so we got Max's suitcase with ice cream on it.
Don't judge.
My suitcase. And then we got 3 more suitcases in that mess over there. You can see 2 of them currently. Technically we have 4 more suitcases, but one of them's not one we have to really worry about.
It's full of junk.
Yeah, but, this is going to be a bit of a process, so let's get to it. Alright, so, we're first going to go to my suitcase. I don't have a lot in here, but I do have my toiletry bag and my shoe bag, which is part of my packing cubes, which I'll put here for a second.
Good lord, you did.
So this one is fairly good. I will go through this in a little bit, but this is probably just going to stick in here. I will quickly show kind of the setup. I don't know what happened to the footage, but at one point I did have footage showing, like, kind of the whole thing. So on this side, I've got my razor, chapstick. This is where I put my travel water flosser and my electric toothbrush, but obviously those have to come out when the bag gets checked. It's also got a hanging hook so you can hang it. Over here, I've got my hairbrush, and then I've got my, what is new to this, is I have a new toiletry bag clear that goes with the TSA 311. So if I ever needed to, I can just quickly pull that out, but I've got everything in there. Apparently, I left both bottles of my body wash up in Fort Worth, so next time we travel, if I don't get up there, which I probably won't, and my brother will probably use it, but I'll just have to buy some more body wash for that. So, this will be going inside of my main suitcase here. Oh, for the razor, it's one of Billy's new disposable razors. I figured this would be easy to travel with than trying to travel with my other one, but I do use Billy because it's nickel free and I don't react to it. But so this bag is from Bag Smart. I really like it. It worked pretty well with everything that I needed. It fit in the suitcase quite well. I never really showed that, but so far I'm liking it. I will probably show it on one of our next trips, which will probably be next year. We got quite a year ahead of us, so that will stay in here. I will probably end up putting all my packing cubes in here too, just not yet. Alright, I'm also going to be going through all of our packing cubes, kind of doing inventory. I'm going to keep Max's toiletry bag inside.
I gotta take it out anyways.
Yeah, we gotta take it out.
Hey, my cake.
It's up there.
Oh, yeah.
Silly man. I'm kind of disappointed in the toiletry bag that he did use this time, but he's going to need to go through it, see what he needs to take out, etc. But I'll probably try to keep his in a safe spot too so we don't lose it, like our luggage. I also ended up with that other smaller one for the 311. It came with the bigger one, so I got to figure out what to do with this. So in the meantime, that's going to go over to mine. But I'm going to go through the packing cubes. This is going to be complicated. You're inside the suitcase right now. I'm trying to not show Max. But
I'm shirtless.
yeah. I'm going through our packing cubes and seeing how many of each we have right now because he's supposed to have 6 plus his shoes and I'm supposed to have 7 plus my shoes. So I'm going to be counting the black ones together for one and the blue ones together for mine. Oh yeah, I forgot about my, wait. Oh, there's my socks. I have socks and underwear in here that I got from out in the area. So real quick here, let's see how many of each we got. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of Max's. So we're missing 2 of his. Only, no, 1 of his. In the shoes. So that's actually pretty good. High five. Then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in one of my shoes. So I'm missing 2 of mine. That's actually a lot better than I was anticipating. And I have a feeling the rest of them might be in the other 3 suitcases. So I will get back to you when I get to those suitcases. Okay, I'm missing 1 medium, 1 small of mine. And then yours, we've got down here. So got, oh, 1. This will be quick. We got both larges. It's medium. Medium. Missing 1 small. Alright, so I just went through these. I am missing, what did I say, 1 medium, 1 small of mine. And then on Max's, we're just missing 1 small in the shoe bag. So we're not in a bad position with the packing cubes. Wait, I have 1 in my duffel bag that's over there. I'm quite confident on that. I can guarantee it. I promise you. Let's look. Ugh, our room's a mess. No, maybe I pulled it out. Okay, so now we are on Max's small suitcase. So that was my small suitcase, his medium, my small. My medium's over there, my large is in the closet. So I'm just going to go through real quick here. We got Max's Dodger hat, a pair of shorts of his,
That's probiotic.
old probiotics and some extra meds, which I'll let Max deal with because those are his. Kleenex. I think most of this is Max's with the exception of my 2 swimsuits. So,
Because we took this to California.
yes, we took this one to California for my grandpa's funeral earlier this year. So really what's going to happen is toiletry bags and packing cubes are going to go inside the small one. Right now, I'm just going to put the small one inside the big one, or bigger one, so we have room for the next suitcase. Next. I don't know what you're doing all this stuff.
I don't know either. I wasn't expecting you to pile it on me.
I see fly. I see fly. Ow.
Sorry.
Alright, obviously it's a little dirty and hairy. Obviously there's dog hair, but it also got dirty from the multiple times it's been checked. I do have some travel-related items in here. My hairbrush, unfortunately, has destroyed this thing. I have my travel umbrella, which I did not take on the last trip. I'm thinking I might end up just keeping some of my other stuff that's in here, like beach towels inside of the small one, just to have them all in one area. I might end up doing that with swimsuits too later on, just because I don't really go swimming otherwise. Oh, I know where the jacket is to this. It's just here. That's just gonna be here. My tote bag. Trying to figure, oh, this is my snorkel gear, so that's going to have to stay in a suitcase. That's a shirt that probably could be washed. I'm going to do that. That's on my chapstick. I'm going to need to find a good spot for these shoes, and yes, they're dirty. I'm not sure how much you remember, if any of you watched the video regarding Disney and what happened to me. But essentially, I got sick. And yeah, the rest is kind of history at that point. As soon as I got back to the hotel, I ran to the bathroom and boom. Alright, so I also got all my sunscreen, well, and Max's sunscreen. So this is going to go in the carry-on, just to hold up to it. My 2 other beach towels. We are going on what looks like now 3 vacations next year.
Woo.
Woo. 2 of them were initially planned. So I will kind of go over what those are real quick. So we were going to go next summer to North Carolina, visit Max's uncle, which we're going to be doing both Virginia and South Carolina. I've been to Virginia, but briefly, so it's marked off my list, but like I can actually get pictures this time with it. But South Carolina will be a new state for me, but we're planning on that one. And then for Max's birthday in October, at some point next year, we're going to be going to Philadelphia, where we can also go to Maryland and Delaware for a date, and we're probably going to do that with my brother. But then while we were in New Orleans, someone's parents decided to say, hey, we want to do a family vacation to Destin, Florida. So now we're, if I had to guess, it's probably going to be June-ish.
Yeah.
May, June. But, oh yeah, we've got a lot going on, a lot to plan for. I'm going to talk at work about all this time off that I'm going to need. As long as I stay within the allotted amount of time off, I should be fine. And it's not going to be more than a week at a time. So I'm hoping that maybe having 2 months between each of them should hopefully help out with making sure it's approved. But the ones that I do know the dates, like the approximate dates now, I should go ahead and request off for it to make sure I can get it before the managers. So we're at that point. All right, we got this empty. I'm going to, real quick here before I do this, I'm going to go ahead and get everything else that I pulled out moved over to my small one. Rosetta, drop it. Brody, knock it off, little girl.
Yep. Raleigh to be exact.
Obviously.
Hey, you got caramel cake.
Sorry.
Watch it.
Okay. Let's see. How's there nothing in here?
Surprise.
Where are the rest of the packing cubes? Stay tuned to find where all the packing cubes went. In the meantime, let's finish this.
Okay.
Oh, recipe boy. Eat the baked potatoes. But anything when we start going through that whole area, we'll probably start finding it.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Bubby. Oof, how do I? Oh. may end up eating my acrylic this year. Alright. Okay, guys. My extra suitcase is in the closet with all 3 pills together. I got all my stuff. We're still missing the packing cubes. I have a feeling, as embarrassing this is, they're probably in this area. So, I will update later on, maybe in another video, when I find everything. Because it's either there or in these laundry baskets. But, if you have any suggestions on how to get a suitcase clean, that'd be much appreciated because my medium-sized one is, like, filthy. But, yeah, so that's kind of everything right now. There's a lot to it. We're a mess right now, but hopefully we have time to get things back together. And ready for our next trips, but we've got, like, 8 months before, well, I say 8 months, but we're planning a possible road trip in December. I'm waiting for the time off request to get approved, so, but it's not guaranteed to be approved at this point. So, yeah, but I'll catch you guys in our next video. Bye, guys.